Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Minor league baseball from the AA level coming up. It's the San Antonio Missions taking on the Tulsa Drillers. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, number 75.
Well, because he doesn't have plus stuff, it's going to be critical that his skipper keeps a close eye on him. Second time, third time through the order, we see the OPS jump dramatically.
Ready to go now? Now, here is Tim Lopes.
The second baseman, Tim Lopes.
The wind and the pitch. Right down to shoot, and we're underway.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And he deals.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Set down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Batting second.
Now it's the shortstop, Evan Mendoza.
Mendoza.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now here is Joshua Mears. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
Mendoza at first, one gone. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Ripped into right field, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Batting fourth. The first baseman, Juan.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Juan Fernandez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
For a strike. No balls, two strikes. One out. Runners at first and second. And that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And the batter now, Lucas Dunn. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Bases loaded, one away. Line drive, base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded, and still only one away.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get full happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across a row.
So bases loaded with one away. Grant Little will hit next. That one's in there, 0-1. One out, bases full. Line, and that's a base hit. One run across. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they lead by 3.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jared Dale digs in now. Now fly ball to right center. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As a run scores.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Second and third, one gone. Now the left fielder, Albert Fabian.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Left-hand hitter waits. There's the strike. Little on third. Dale over at second with one down. Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's there, it's gone, and that is gone. A 3-run rocket, and they add to the lead. It's 7-0.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the fresh shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Number 75 is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Pitching change here, Kevin Gowdy.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now, Michael Cantu. First pitch, and he just misses. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside. 2-1.
2-1.
Still only one out here in the inning. And now it's even up.
2-2.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So the batting order turns over. Tim Lopes getting ready to hit. Puts a bunt down. On to first. And that'll do it. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. On to the bottom of the first. The Missions have the lead, 7-0. back here at the ballpark. And on the hill, number 60. What do you have on him, Siggy?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And here it comes. That's hard hit on the line. And that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Next to hit, Devin Mann. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Kicks and deals. Strike two. No outs. Runner on second. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Next pitch is popped up. Number 60 drifts towards it. He's got it, and there's two away.
Batting fourth.
And let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, they got their work cut out for them. Down a busload already in this one.
And a manager does not want to see his hitters going to the plate swinging like it's a home run derby. He wants guys to put together quality at bats, play the game that you've been playing and that you've been taught to play with this organization, and go out there and move the line. If you do that, you're going to score some runs. Maybe you don't win this ball game, but at least you have some momentum to carry into the next one.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Fernandez makes the catch, and that'll do it. One hit, one left. One inning in the books here. The Missions on top, 7-0. And welcome back. Second inning set to go. And now the shortstop, Evan Mendoza.
Mendoza.
Gowdy back to work. Yurchek giving chase. And a rope into center field, base hit.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a...
Now it's the right fielder, Joshua Mears. Singled and scored his first time. Hit hard, that gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Juan Fernandez now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In there for strike one. Mendoza at second. Mears on at first with nobody out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The throw to second is offline.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if these guys are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Here's the third baseman, Lucas Dunn. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Out towards left center. Ramos gets under it. Drops into the glove. Runners tagging from second and third. Oh, the throw is wild.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Grant Little.
And next is the designated hitter, Grant Little. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. On a line out towards center. Ramos makes the grab. Runner tags for home. In comes the run from third. It's 9-0.
The center fielder, number 2, Jared Dale.
So digging in, Jared Dale. Doubled in his first AB. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Sends it to first, and that's the third out. So 2 runs in the inning, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. The Missions have the advantage, 9-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in, Diego Cartaya. The pitch. Found back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Righty delivers. This one lifted in the air, left field. Fabian makes the play, and there's 1 down.
Batting 6th, the center fielder.
Now it's going to be Jose Ramos.
Ramos.
In the air, right field. Mears has a beat on it. Brings it in. 2 down.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Drew Avens. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
And the 0-1. This to center field. Dale under it. He's got it. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Albert Fabian. Gowdy measures 6 feet 4 inches, 205 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. That's in there. And that's strike 1. In the air, center field. Ramos makes the catch. One up, one down.
Now batting, the catcher.
Digging in, Michael Cantu. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In there, and it's 0-1. Bounced out to short. Leonard handles the chance. Whips it across. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tim Lopes.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Tim Lopes. Lopes getting the start at second, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2012. Puts it in the air out towards left center, pulls it in on the run, and that's the inning. Welcome back, and here's the first baseman, Justin Yurchak.
The first baseman.
And a pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Ripped on a line to center. Gale pulls it down, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Eddie Leonard. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. That's to third. Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Aldrich DeYoung.
Back to the top of the lineup, Aldrich DeYoung will hit next. Led off this game with a double. That one's in there, 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
On the ground, right side. Back here at the ballpark. And that one missing low.
1 ball, no strikes.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. There's a strike. Hammered, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And now the right fielder, Joshua Mears. Drops one down in front of the plate. Stretches out and hauls it in. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit. And when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Man at first, and now it's going to be Juan Fernandez. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That's out to center field. Ramos puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 8, Lucas Dunn.
Lucas Dunn, the next to hit. And that's in there for strike one. Bullpen activity starting up now. Number 31 preparing to come on if needed. Here comes a pitch. Swings through that one.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Right-handed reliever. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. And welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, Devin Mann.
The second baseman, Devin Mann.
The pitch. And that's through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and that's a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Here's Cody Hosey. He popped out his first time. And a foul ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and heart of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
2 strikes.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Next pitch has popped up. Mendoza should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. And now,
right
number
fielder,
4.
number
0 for 1 with a fly out. In there for strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
And the righty deals. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 1 out and a runner at second. And the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
In the air, left field. Fabian makes the catch, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the DH, Grant Little.
Designated hitter, Grant Little.
The wind of the pitch. Tapped softly on the ground. Leonard picks it up. Now the throw to first on the run. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Center fielder, number 2, Jared Dale.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jared Dale. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Albert Fabian.
So up next, Albert Fabian. Now that's smacked to right center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Michael Cantu.
And here's the catcher, Michael Cantu. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Missions on top here, 9-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Jose Ramos.
Jose Ramos.
The right-hander back to work. Liner, base hit.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So a man aboard, Drew Avens, getting ready to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
On the ground, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Throw to first, safe.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now here is Justin Yurchak. 0 for 1 so far. Fouled off. He was late. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Eddie Leonard.
Man at first. And the batter now, Eddie Leonard. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And the right-hander deals. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Avens around second, headed for third. Avens coming home. He scores, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And now Aldrich DeYoung. The 0-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Mears under it, and that gets down into the gap. The run comes in from second, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. And he'll pull into third with an RBI triple.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
2 outs with a man at third. Here's the second baseman, Devin Mann. And that's in there for strike one. Two outs with a runner at third. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. The Missions have the lead, 9-2. Welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Tim Lopes.
The second baseman, Tim Lopes.
Gowdy back to work. And there's the strike.
0-1.
And takes low for ball 1.
1-1.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
The wind of the pitch. The punch out there. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. And here is Evan Mendoza.
Shortstop, Evan
Mendoza measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds. He's actually a former Rule 5 draft pick. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And downstairs.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Next offering is in for a strike. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So 2 down at the plate. Juan Fernandez, 1 for 3. Swing, and a ball popped up. Man makes the catch, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Missions out front here, 9-2. Bottom of the 6th. Now the third baseman, Cody Hosey.
The third baseman,
Hosey, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one away.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Number 4 now at the plate. First offering, and it just misses.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 away.
now batting, the catcher, Diego Cartaya.
Diego Cartaya will hit next. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, and 2 now. Got it by him for the K. Number 31 on the pitch here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the third baseman, Lucas Dunn.
The third baseman, number 8, Lucas.
And the pitch. That misses. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Marshall Kasowski appears to be getting loose. Kicks and fires. That clips the zone, and it's 1-1. There's a strike. Righty to the plate.
It's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Little, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
DeYoung makes the grab, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Jared Dale, the next to hit. On the ground to the left. Leonard gloves it. Fires to first on the run. That's out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Set for the last half of the seventh. Here's the center fielder, Jose Ramos.
Jose Ramos.
And the right-hander back to work. That's a strike. And he deals. Late swing, fouled off. Kicks and deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Pack. 1-1.
High in the air, out to right. Mears under it and puts the squeeze on that. And there are two outs.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now Justin Yurchak. In there for strike one. And a pitch towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Missions lead it 9-2. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 8th. Now here is Albert Fabian. The pitch. And there's a ball.
1-0.
On the ground, right side. A flip to the pitcher covering. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The catcher, Michael Cantu.
Michael Cantu digs in now. That one's in there, 0-1. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Tim Lopes getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Man at second. On the ground to third. The throw to first. And now 2 gone. Now it's the shortstop, Evan Mendoza.
Shortstop, Evan Mendoza.
And that's in there for strike 1. Now he breaks his bat. Gets it to first, and that is that. And welcome back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Eddie Leonard.
Eddie Leonard.
The pitch. Popped in the air. Left field. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Aldrich.
Aldrich DeYoung will hit next. And there's a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And that one in the air center field. Dale makes the play. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman,
Devin Mann, the next to hit. In there, and it's 0-1.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Two outs. And that one fouled off.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
At the belt and fires. Now a high fly ball out to left center. That one opts against the fence. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
And a pitch. Foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. Got him swinging. All set to start the ninth in this one. Leading off, Joshua Mears.
Joshua Mears.
The wind and the pitch. And there's the strike. And ball one. The 1-1. That one hit to right. Number 4 drifts towards it. 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Juan Fernandez.
And now the first baseman, Juan Fernandez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Line drive, base hit.
The third baseman, number 8, Lucas Dunn.
So digging in, Lucas Dunn. In there for strike 1. That's ripped. Base hit. Fernandez rounds second on his way to third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Next is the designated hitter, Grant Little. And that one ripped to left. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets him.
Well, he just ran through a stop sign right there. Third base coach had both hands up, trying to hold him at the base. He decided to go anyway, and he's out by a lot at the plate. I'm sure the third base coach and the manager are pretty frustrated right now.
Jared Dale now at the plate. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Two on, 2 outs. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Bounce to third. Tosses across to first. Out number 3. 3 hits in the inning, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Missions have the advantage, 9-2. Welcome back. Last chance for the home team. Here's a speed threat, number 4. The right-hander back to work. Out front, rip foul. And the pitch. That one the other way. And that gets down for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So man aboard. Now here is Diego Cartaya. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Right side. Mears pulls that one down, and there's one down. So up next, Jose Ramos.
Number 5. Jose Ramos.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kick steals. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
Next pitch is popped up. Puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Drew Avens.
Man at first. Now, Drew Avens. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Line drive, base hit right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
First baseman, Justin.
So digging in, Justin Yurchak. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. Way out front for strike 2. First and second, 2 down. The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Final line score. First for the victorious Missions. 9 runs, 16 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Drillers, 2 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.